Hello, Anton the Wailing Banshee here, and it is June 3rd as I am recording this. I'm not sure when I'll get around to uploading it. And I have just received my May copy of Horror Block. So let's open it up and see what we got. Got my trusty knife to help me. No editing and the slash and the crunching sound. You can tell I just opened the box. I open it up and the first thing I see is a little Pocket Pop collection, which has a little version of Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, and Sam from the recently released Trick or Treat horror anthology. If you haven't seen it, it's a pretty decent film and you should take a look at it. The next thing I see is the t-shirt. And it appears to be a Gremlins t-shirt. Actually kind of like this one. Probably see me wearing it in a future video because I don't really have many horror t-shirts. Oh. Next we got a little hockey mask pin that doesn't say on it. I'm fairly certain it's for Jason from Friday the 13th. Oops. Sorry about the glare on this one. We have it's a record, but I can't remember what the smaller ones are called at this point. Sorry about that. And we got a copy of a Blu-ray, called Deathgasm. The back is completely black, so I can't really tell you what this movie's about, though I think I've seen it advertised on Amazon. I probably put it on my wish list at some point. Oh. We have the Rue Morgue magazine, which comes in every one of the horror boxes. Sorry, the Horror Block boxes. And hiding underneath that, we have a Penny Dreadful comic, I'm guessing based on the TV show that's come out. I haven't had a chance to see it. It looks good. Let's see, there's here's the card. The card tells me about the movie. So Deathgasm, we have: summoning an ancient evil entity may sound like a good idea at the time, but we sure don't suggest it. Next time you're bored and brainstorming ideas, let's move away from black magic and pop in your Deathgasm Blu-ray instead. Oh, looks like the Omen vinyl record is exclusive, as well as the t-shirt and the pin, and we have a variant cover for the comic, which is exclusive. Got a little advertisement for Showtime and Penny Dreadful. And then we've got our advertising note for next month's box. So it looks like there's going to be 2 exclusive, including an item from Nightmare on Elm Street. They also plan to include items from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Jaws, The Strain, Turbo Kid, and more. Well, that looks like all the items in the box. Overall, it seems like a pretty good box. I mean, has some interesting things. Got a Blu-ray. Hope it's good. Well, that's all for now. Hello, I'm back with the second half of the May horror pack. I'm just going to quickly do a run through of the items as they appear on the card and try and give it a little bit of a value. I'm going to put up a video that's longer and has me rambling on more and talking about how I feel more about the items. Feel free to watch that if you would like. I'll try and keep this one short. The first item is the Midnight Madness Gremlin shirt, which I'm going to put at right around $15. One of the good things about Horror Pack is that they do offer larger sizes. This is a 4X. The downside being that I do have to pay, I think, $3.50 more a month to get the larger shirt. But, you know, it's hard for me to find shirts anyway, so that doesn't really bother me. Let's see, the second item we have a copy of Deathgasm. And this is something that people are selling online for like $10 to $12. I mean, it looks like an interesting movie, but the cost of it, $10 to $12. The normal release for it that didn't come in this pack has a better cover, but I'm not going to fault the item too much. The cover only being one part of it. I put the movie in, and it does appear to have all the special features, so that's good. The third item is the exclusive pin, which I do have on my shirt. There it is. I hope you can see it. Messing around with light. It doesn't say it on there, but it's definitely the Friday the 13th mask that Jason would wear. So it's a neat little pin. People are trying to sell it online for about $10. You know, I could see this being valued at, between $5 and $10. That seems reasonable for a pin to me. The next item is the Pocket Pop set, which is not exclusive, so you can go and buy it, wherever these items are sold. I mean, Amazon definitely has a listing for them, and I found the listing for it to be prices range between $12 and $15. That's not too outrageous. Seems all right. Maybe it's a little bit high, just looking at the size of the figures, but Funko is really big right now, so I can understand the price. Next, we have the Penny Dreadful #1 with the exclusive cover. And the exclusive cover really didn't do much for increasing value. You can easily find that for right around $4, which is what its listed price is. I mean, it's an exclusive cover, but the comic is nowhere near in the range of the popularity of, say, some of the larger Marvel ones like X-Men or Spider-Man, or the large DC ones like Batman and Superman. So getting an exclusive cover, while nice, isn't necessarily going to increase the value of it. The next item is the Rue Morgue magazine. It's worth $10 because that's just what you'd have to pay to buy it. If you like the magazine, then it's an added bonus. If not, oh well, it's just $10 out of the box. The final item is the Omen 45. I did actually remember the name, or I probably looked it up. One or the other. And this is an item that I think might have thrown some people. I found it on sale on Amazon for, right around $12 to $15. I don't know if people are getting this price. To me, it seems like the tossing in an LP seems like one of those ideas that they might have been trying out. Records have definitely made a resurgence recently, but I don't know how widespread the popularity is. I definitely would have liked this item more if it had included like an MP3 copy that I could download, even if it's just a couple of tracks, for the 45, because The Omen does have a great soundtrack. So they did do a good job in picking what to put on a 45. It's just whether or not the execution landed with a lot of people. But anyway, I figured $10 is probably a decent price for those. I have no idea how much they actually sell for. So overall, I got a price of around $64 to $85. And I definitely would value it closer to the $64 range. Some of those prices are just inflated, especially the Remorque, which I'm sure you can get cheaper buying someone's secondhand copy. But overall, even on the low end, this box cost $30 with shipping, so you're still getting a decent value. So if you like a majority of the items, it's probably a good idea to get the box, block, sorry. If you like one or two items, then, maybe check out the block, and if the series that they're advertising for the block are all ones you like, possibly get it for that month. If not, there's always people who get blocks and then don't like items that go on it, and they post them up on eBay. That pinhead print that's above my head and I'm having trouble pointing at because I have to do it backwards is one of those types of items. It came in a horror block before I started getting it, and I got it online for about $10. So you can definitely get single items if you don't want to get the whole pack. Personally, I like the majority of the items, and I enjoy seeing what comes in the box every month, so I'm going to keep this one around. I tried to keep this short, but even this short version is going on a little bit long. I thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video.